Welcome to the exciting rebirth of Superstar, featuring choose your membership rate as low as just $3 a month. At Superstar, you get expanded, exclusive videoscopes each and every week, unlimited access to special horoscopes, class passes for Synchronicity University, consultations with me, and so much more. All of this in the Superstar space. I look forward to meeting you there. Hello, fabulous Superstar Aquarius. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of March 2021. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. It is a remarkable astrological month. It is going to be on the 13th of this month that we will have this month's new moon. Now, this new moon is taking place in a financial part of your sky, having to do with money you earn and money that you spend. So here's the thing. There's a whole lot of dreamy energy around at this time. There's Neptune, there's Venus, conjunct hand in hand with this new moon. We've got Pluto as well, speaking in harmony, intensifying the energy. And so on the one hand, I'd like to say that there may be new financial opportunities to earn money. There may be opportunities as well to spend money, to acquire things, especially related to whatever it is that you feel helps magnify and celebrate your unique beauty. However, you do need to be a little bit careful, as we all do when energy gets way too dreamy, in that it becomes ungrounded and unbalanced. And so it becomes that much more possible to not realize the level of spending that is taking place. It becomes that much easier to not realize that any financial opportunities to earn money, there may be some issues there that are being overlooked that may actually be important and be necessary. And so this is a great time, though, to consider how to align your finances with meaningful intention. How is it that you can give and be compassionate, including financially and in other ways, and have that define you in a positive sense without necessarily feeling like you're going to experience losses? How is it now that you can root self-love and self-esteem in spiritual principles? That's a wonderful way to use this energy. This is part of the energy of this time. So do be mindful. I feel like there's so much hope, there's so much imagination, which is a beautiful thing, but the tendency to overdo things is very possible as well. If it is that you are spending money on things that help you to celebrate your unique beauty, there is a way to go about it without being escapist. And when you're spending money on anything that is escapist related, that is also where you want to be a little bit careful. Now, if you have it and it doesn't matter to you, that's great. But we know that there are ways of overindulgences, even with spending, for example, regardless of whether or not you have it, that can feel draining. And that's just where I'd invite you to be a little bit careful. Now, if your finances are rooted in artistic pursuits of any kind, spiritual pursuits of any kind, working with illusions like in film and television and photography, it is in these pursuits that the likelihood of financial gain becomes that much more possible and that much more likely. So in those pursuits, this is wonderful energy to tap into, beautifying pursuits, wonderful energy to tap into, whether you're earning or whether it is that you are spending. Now, as we navigate later into the month, right around the 28th is when we will have this month's full moon. And this full moon is taking place in fellow air sign Libra. This is a part of the sky that is decidedly worldly for you. But it isn't just about this full moon, which has its own wonderful energy, strong energy, as it trines, speaks in supreme harmony to Saturn in your sign, helping you to make stable and secure progress. What we are going to have early in the month, right around the 3rd, is Mars moving into fellow air sign Gemini. And by the time we get to this full moon, we're going to have Mars speaking in supreme harmony with Saturn just days before that full moon. And what this does suggest is a time of power, a time of choice, a time of empowerment, yes, but a time that also feels as if your perception, your spirit of adventure, Your openness to the world starts to open up in key ways. There is change on the horizon. There is awakening, but it's the kind that can lend itself to stable and secure changes that last a really long time. And so what is changing now has the potential to benefit you, not just immediately, but for a long time to come. So I'll come back to Mars in a moment when we get to the love portion of the video. Outside of love, that energy of Mars right to late April is going to be creative, is going to be exciting, it's going to prioritize fun for you. But it is that full moon late in the month that is about long distance travel, immigration, citizenship, higher learning, legal matters, political matters, all of that covered by this. That beautiful connection to Saturn tells me that there is stability, that things can work out very well, especially in an ongoing matter. Venus is opposite this full moon, so it doesn't look like there's a windfall of any kind. It doesn't look like whatever outcome there is isn't absolutely balanced. It is, but it is also fair, and it also helps you to feel more secure and more stable in a matter related to these areas that I just mentioned. Full moons are culmination. They are completion, they are illumination, where you understand your truth, you understand the philosophies that guide your life, you understand something about what you believe, you understand something about how it is that you interact with the world, literally or figuratively. And that is a key part of what helps you to feel more stable, more mature, more responsible, and more secure for a long time to come. Now, where it comes to matters of love, Mars moving into fellow air sign Gemini, this is a heart-oriented part of the sky for you. Yes, it's creative, but it also has to do with romance and flirtation and what the heart truly desires. So with Mars in this heart-oriented part of the sky, with Venus 3 weeks into the month, moving into a communicative part of the sky for you, it does look like you will find ways to express and celebrate where it comes to matters of heart. So for those of you open to meeting someone new, I see a lot of flirtation, I see a lot of connections, I see a lot of conversations taking place for you. And it is going to be the feeling of life, the thrill of it, that I think is going to be part of what helps you to engage others. Once we get 3 weeks into the month, right around that time frame, there is the potential there to connect with someone who has real long-term potential, but it happens through joy, through fun. And as you are enjoying life, finding opportunities to connect in meaningful ways. For those of you who are just starting to date somebody, this can be a powerful time. It is focusing in on fun, on the joy of connecting, on the feeling, the rush of excitement as you're getting to know them. And so a lot of this energy is great where it comes to dating. I do feel like 3 weeks into the month, you may be reaching a point where you're starting to see or wonder if this has long-term potential and finding answers that feel right for you. And for those of you who are in an established bond, I love this energy because it motivates you to have more play time, including with your partner, to enjoy their company, to do those things that used to be fun to do. Now, 3 weeks into the month, once Venus changes signs, it'll be that much easier to talk to your partner about things that perhaps sometimes aren't necessarily so easy to talk about, but to be truly understood and to connect on that mind level. Well, for Aquarians, that is the way to their hearts. What I love about this month for you, well, look, I'm going to say the full moon late in the month. I think that really is a lovely energy for you. It opens up the world in some way, gives you a spirit of adventure, a spirit of excitement. It helps you to feel that much more connected to others, but also helps you overall with all the different things happening as we move further and further into the month. Feel joy, feel connected to your truth. And that depth of acceptance brings its own joy as well. The joy of living your life as you desire. Well, thank you so much for watching. Now at NadiyaShahSuperstars.com, you can sign up to be a superstar for as low as just $3 a month with choose your membership rate. Superstars get expanded exclusive videoscopes each and every week for every single sign, starting at just $3 a month. Higher tiers get you access to classes and consultations with me monthly events, and so much more. All of this in the Superstar space at NadiyaShahSuperstars.com. I look forward to meeting you there. It'll be a great month. Enjoy.